Welcome back, everyone, to the Stygian Gambit, Part 1, Paved with Good Intentions. Our crew has been introduced to their new heist. They have been asked to steal a golden statue and maybe some cash from a brand new casino that has recently opened. A casino called the Afterlife. It is very themed around hell. So far, everyone is super not impressed, including all of the poor tieflings who have been hired to work there. As we arrive now, our newly recruited heist crew is scouting the place, getting a feel for the lay of the land in this casino, and they have just made it to the northernmost end of the casino, following along the underground faux river that runs through this place, to get a sense of the circus and the area where the Three Dragon Ante tournament will be taking place this weekend. As you look to your eastern side, where the tournament room is, steps lead to the sunken floor of a gambling haven, ringed with pillars of black basalt. 7 Three Dragon Ante tables take up the floor space. A 3-foot-high shelf carved into the far wall bears a glass case, displayed in which is a gold statue of a winged devil, with a security guard standing next to it. Anybody who would like can give me, let's say,
nice
a
roll.
history check. Maybe nature, if you want to make an argument for that.
30-20 for history.
Cool.
Try. 16.
Would religion work?
Religion would work.
Okay.
30-20 as well.
19.
You all are able to recognize that this winged devil statue is an Arenis. That is what it, or it most likely is meant to be
Classic.
one.
So what specifically is an Arenas?
Yeah.
It's a winged devil.
Yeah, but there's a few different kinds of winged devils.
Here, let me see if I can find a slightly better description.
Is Toblerone in here?
Damn.
Does it have a little description at the base of the statue?
On the plinth?
Yeah.
Plaque.
Not that you can read from the distance you're at, because it's at the far end of the room from where you are.
But is there a plaque to read?
You can't see from this distance.
Oh.
So is it like about here-ish?
Yeah.
Are there people at the tables?
Not yet. The tournament has not started. So you see the security guard and you see some staff doing kind of like setups. The Arenis are basically the Furies. And in this particular variation, as they exist in the D&D world, they are the pretty ladies with the scary wings and probably scary talons. They look a lot like, I was gonna say, they look a lot like the Furies from the video game Hades.
Got it.
I feel like we could make that guard's life just miserable by going up, Rennie, classic, right? Right? And he's just like, I hate it here.
I hate you all so much. But yeah, you see that this trophy, contrary to Verity's assumption, is actually being displayed in the tournament room.
Interesting.
So,
I don't love that.
Goodness.
I actually do want to go up to the guard and do that, actually.
Yes!
oh, I'm sorry. I lied because I misread this. There are actually a bunch of people in here who are figuring out where they are seated for the tournament. They are getting ready to play early rounds.
Is there like a check-in or a buy-in table or anything?
Let me see.
Not that Sloan wants to know.
I don't want to know. I don't know what you're talking about. I will say that periodically, Theo is kind of hanging out on my shoulder, and periodically, if he sees me eyeing some cards, he's gonna poke me with a claw.
Does he like bite your earlobe at any point?
Yeah, a little bit.
I can. So wait, is this something where like people have cards and see them? And if I can, I wonder if they're detecting psychic stuff because I could tell people who has what cards if someone's playing.
I mean, again, this is a high-level professional tournament, so there is a very high likelihood that there are measures to watch for that sort of thing, because magic is a known element in this universe that exists that,
Would there be an anti-magic field in this room anywhere?
Give me an Arcana check.
Are you voicing that out loud that you're looking for that?
Would there be an anti-arcana?
Can I offer my assistance and my Arcana expertise?
Sure. I am very quickly rereading.
Oh no. That is an entire mood.
Oh no.
Hilarious.
Is everything going to jail, or did we get a super high and a super low?
No, we got a 3 and a 4.
Woo!
Oh, keep that
For
4.
a total of a 3 and a 4. So
Rock on.
keep it. No, you're not going to jail.
No jail? Okay.
Not
Too
yet.
bad.
Not yet.
Tell them they were adopted.
Wow.
That's how I get mine to roll lower.
Brutalize our dice.
But yeah, I do up to the guard and I
Cheryl's
do
giving
that.
me most
Like there's a bit of like sarcasm in
Yeah.
there.
Ever's
the
a
whole,
wizard, that's probably why. She's
Kind of channeling the
Yeah.
you're in the real hell.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you start just kind of nattering onto the guard about the statue, and you see the guard just sort of like nodding, and you definitely see it's the to steal a phrase from Nadpod, it's the smile and the shark eyes. He's just full dead inside. It's just like, yep, yeah,
Really sticking with the theme.
yep.
They don't that theme.
Yep, they're very committed to making sure that we represent well for the tournament.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is
Yep.
representation.
Yeah, that's what they said on my hiring form.
Well, never trust a deal with the devil.
I gotta go.
The self-control on this guard is impeccable. Because I would have punched you for that one.
I really can't lose this job.
Yeah.
You think this color scheme is bad, you should see what it looks like in the actual place.
Why would they do that to you?
Oh god, it's so bad here. While you're
Hang in there.
Torturous.
Hang in there.
well, while you're watching this, what's left of this guard's soul slowly leave his body.
I can recognize them.
You're not getting, even with such a low roll, you're not getting the sense of specifically an anti-magic field, because you would probably just feel that you have magic items on you, like your ring itself. And you're not sensing that, like, oh, if I tried to do something, it wouldn't work in here.
But does detect magic work on actual telepathy or just magical telepathy?
Interesting.
Well, who rolls for that? Who would? Do you know if
What? Sorry.
detecting magic works
Is this happening in my
on
head?
yes
Oh, okay,
on
then slow
actual
reaction.
telepathy?
Do I know if detecting magic?
Give me...
Nod or shake your head.
I mean, I can respond to the message. I know how it works. So give you a...
We're so shitty.
I just love that everybody assumes this is a different thing and nobody knows what it really is.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
great. If you would like an actual answer to that, I will let you roll Arcana, history.
Cool.
Um,
I'm gonna go with Arcana since it's nice
Sure.
and high.
Oh, is that die going to jail?
No, it's alright. It's a 14.
better than-
14.
It's just because I got a high.
You have been told that there are many ways in which kind of telepathy can work. The two most common forms are arcane telepathy and psionic telepathy, and generally arcane telepathy is tapping into the power of the weave, and psionic telepathy is more of like an inherent trait that certain people have access to. Kind of think like arcane telepathy is something that could be learned or could be granted by your source of power through the weave, and psionic telepathy is just something that you're like born with and have. So you know that arcane telepathy can be sensed through like a detect magic or blocked with an anti-magic field. You're not sure about psionic telepathy.
Okay.
It's not something you have a lot of experience with or have encountered.
Okay. I will relay that information. So it just depends, you know. Is it arcane? Is it psionic? Is that what's happening in my head? It's not message, right? It's just telepathy. You just talk to me in my head, and I gotta talk to you out loud.
I'm assuming we have some distance. You're not nodding or shaking.
I'm messaging this to you.
Oh, you message.
Yeah.
I'm messaging this to you.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have
Picking
figured
all the
that.
different types
Yeah,
of telepathy
yeah.
back and forth.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I might be able to look at someone's. They might not know
Well, I mean, is it arcane or is it psionic?
psionic.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a risk, that's for sure.
Huh.
But, you know, if we needed somebody to play cards, you know, then
Yeah.
we could just get someone to play cards and then we could try it out.
Yeah.
Maybe try it at like a lower stakes table first. You know, in case that person's a little out of practice. Might be a good idea. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a thought.
I'm waiting for your fairy dragon to just bite your ear again.
Oh, Theo is like digging claws and like in that way where it's like trying to be kind of gentle but also increasing the pressure the more that you're kind of.
All right, sweetheart. Okay.
You're using
Message.
magic. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so if we do that, you want to stop doing that. You'll know.
Is there like a free complimentary popcorn stand?
There are little bowls.
doing that.
There are like there's nuts, there's pretzels, and there's popcorn over at the bars, but you'd have to backtrack over to the bars.
Okay.
But on the opposite side from where this tournament is and where you see people are starting to like figure out their tables and kind of talk to each other, a lot of people seem to know each other, old friends. Again, this is a lot of like very high level card sharks. Who are playing in this. Across the way, you see the Cirque Maladomini has posted performance time. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't make that one up. That's in the module.
I know.
The Cirque Maladomini, there are hour-long performances that occur here every 4 hours. It seems to be a mixture of acrobatics and trained animals, all performing to the music of a tiefling banjo player.
Oh.
Are you fucking serious?
You can come read it from over my shoulder if you need to.
I mean, it'd be worse if it was a fiddle, right?
The
No.
star of the show is a trained lion named Emery's, who is touted as being able to leap through flaming hoops with the greatest of ease.
Like, that's hard?
He's a lion! He's much bigger than you.
Right.
Rawr.
Shaped like friend.
But yeah, as you kind of roll by, you can see that there's a set of double doors that folks can go through. They're kind of like just constantly like swinging back and forth. And as you look through and inside, you can see that it creates this circular sort of like, you know, arena seating that leads down, and there's a ring kind of down in the center. And that's about 10 feet lower than the base floor that you're on. And there is a like a tunnel entrance. Again, think like a standard kind of Roman arena style. There is that like tunnel entrance that comes under some of the seats where the performers and the animals can come in and out, presumably leading to whatever that sort of backstage
And it's
staging
there on the west.
area that is indicated to the west is. Yeah.
Is there anyone in there right now, or is it just empty while waiting for the next show?
Currently it is between shows.
Okay.
Next show starts in about an hour. There are people in there. They seem to just be kind of hanging out. Like, it's open access whenever. There's just not currently a show on.
Okay.
Over on the other side, at the tournament side, as I'm scrambling to, like, speed read back through all of these things, there are so many rooms in this casino, you guys. You do see that there are... currently in the room, it seems that some of the tables are high stakes buy-in for like a secondary prize, and the main like big prize tournament that will be for the statue is full up already, and is the two tables that are at the back of the room closest to where the statue currently is located. But yeah, there is a 50 GP buy-in open to anyone for the high stakes tables that are nearest the entrance, and it seems that that is for a lesser prize of a little silver imp statue.
So if we disable someone who's going to be at the high stakes,
Do I recognize anybody at the high stakes table?
Give me a history check.
Can I have advantage with my
Yes.
addiction to gambling?
Yes, you can. I just
There it
needed
is.
you to say it.
That one wanted to go straight into jail.
Well, that one loves the number 9.
Good to know.
That one is going into jail.
Ah, first jail of the night.
Okay, cool. So, history, you say?
Yeah.
How about a 12?
You recognize one of the names because he's pretty notorious. Whip Walsh. He's a human. He is known for being a charming rake and a sore loser.
Ooh.
Famous up and down the coast. Because of those two qualities. Has left a trail of broken hearts and empty wallets behind him.
Okay.
And presumably bar fights.
I mean,
Sore loser?
he's not in the bar though.
Yeah, fair point.
Loser.
So I'm going to enable you to gamble, right? That's
Obviously.
what's happening. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Do I hear that? Are you saying that to me?
Whoa! No, I mean that's
That's better
not in that. That's meta, but you do hear like. So we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
I mean I have 7 copper.
Do what?
You said you want to get in the swing of things.
I never said that. I didn't say that.
Well-
You didn't hear that. I didn't say that.
So you don't want to try and see. I mean, we can look at it as testing their security.
Testing what security?
If they can tell if they can.
Maybe
Hear
we
me.
shouldn't do that with a 50 gold.
No, we started a
buy.
lower table.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are debating this, you suddenly see an entire new group that has just come in on the boats come rushing past you and immediately go to one of these tables and start like stacking coins out for the buy-in as Casters and Castles has just dropped in with the raid.
Oh,
Welcome.
Looking at the tables, are they like this where like you could look and see what's underneath it, or is there like a tablecloth that goes down to the floor where someone could presumably move from table to table if they're quick and small?
There's a half tablecloth, so keeps the top really nice and clean and makes it very easy to see the light colored cards against like the dark Hellfire red.
Of course.
Obviously, but it only goes down about halfway, so no one can hide under there.
Got it.
Nice try, though.
I just want to know what all of the variables are.
So many more than anybody accounted for.
Watsy, you need to get people who actually like heists.
They have
to
a
write
word
these
limit.
things.
No, there's a lot of good information. They have a word limit. We'll talk about it in the After Dark.
Make bigger books.
Okay.
People do want bigger.
Higher levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will play 1 out. 1 out.
Hour?
I will play 1 game.
No, because we can't. You have to lose some and win some. Otherwise, they'll. I need to watch them and get a feel for when they're suspicious. We have to get into a rhythm.
What's your AC?
14.
You take 1 point of piercing damage as Theo's little claws just grip in.
I imagine they're making some noise over there. I'm gonna look over and be like,
We'll just play casually for an hour, feel out, how well they're detecting things, what they're looking for. It'll give us an idea of their security, and we might not even win. Look, I'm a bad person.
you're a terrible person.
That was meta me in my head, not to you.
I don't know.
But you get
I'm
that.
the only fucking person who knows how to play this fucking game.
I mean, I'm terrible at this.
I'm gonna message Gemma. Hey, yo, Gemma.
Huh?
Do you know how to play 3 Dragon Ante?
No.
Oh, the grumpiest of faces.
I'm gonna message Risha. Hey, yo, Risha.
Yeah?
Do you know how to play 3 Dragon Ante?
No? Dead serious. On my sheet, it's dice set, not cards.
I got a disguise kit, some thieves' tool. No dice set.
No dice, literally.
No dice.
I have an herb kit. Do you need something to mellow you out?
I'm gonna take Theo off my shoulder and put him like on my arm, and I'm gonna look at Theo. It's a job. I promise I will go to a meeting. I promise I'll go to a meeting. I promise I'll go to a meeting.
Not after they win.
I promise.
Theo scampers like to your briefcase and like pops on the clap, like rummages around and pulls out the card for your sponsor. Hands it to you, gives you the look.
What do I roll for bad influence?
Persuasion.
It's not great.
Is this a card where I can like call my sponsor?
Yes, sure. Works the same. It pages the same way as Priscilla does it.
I'm gonna tap the card.
You tap it when you're having a rough time, and it sends them a message.
Cool. I'm gonna tap the card.
Okay, that's a 20 for persuasion.
He's got a really good point.
There's.
I'm gonna tap the card, and I'm gonna leave a message.
You need to. We just need to feel out. We'll go from.
Yep. Deirdre. I'm gonna play. But I swear to God, I'm gonna come to a fucking meeting. It's only for the money. Okay, that sounded really bad. I'm on a job, okay? I can maintain objectivity. I swear to God, I'm gonna be fine. I will call you immediately after. I promise. I'm gonna boop and hang up.
Theo gives you a slightly like disappointed mom face, and then just sort of sighs and like scurries back up your shoulder and perches, but does not like grip in. Just just the standard amount of like sitting on your shoulder.
Okay.
And a cat. Sorry, like tangent, but every time. What my mom trained the cat to do was she found out that if she just reached up her claws on my mom's leg and hung, my mom would pick her up.
Oh no.
And so every time I'm hearing the claws digging, I'm thinking of my cat that,
Yeah.
she knew not to do that with me. But with my mom, figured out like,
This is good. Theo is trying to hold them
line.
accountable, and it's not working right now.
Theo, I also rolled a persuasion for Theo, but no matter what the modifier on Theo would be, it was not high enough to beat that.
oh, I'm so glad I got a 17.
Okay, we're gonna go to a low stakes table.
There are no low stakes tables in the tournament room.
Well, we're not good. We're not in the tournament room. We're
No,
just.
well, we were, but
You guys were like
said there were
saying-
3D8.
Yes,
tables
there are others that are further down. I'm just clarifying that you'll have to go
Yeah.
to a different part of the.
Yeah.
I just wonder if the security in the
It's
tournament room is
different.
going to be higher because it's such high stakes. Excuse you.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
No.
Oh dear.
Blanket blessings.
What if
do you
instead you messaged another player that is not with us and tested it that way?
I think that I had thought about that. This is meta level, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's a potential to be more damaging because like if they can't detect it, then I've outed myself. But yeah, there's just like this risk around it where it's like, if we can test this out. And there is actually a chunk of like watching how they respond, how they're trained, if they're just completely dead inside and don't care. Figuring
I mean, we
that
might
out.
be able to use their shark eyes.
Oh, I'm
into our
gonna be
advantage.
rolling insight and perception like nonstop to figure out what other players at the table are feeling, how they're responding to things. Like I can get certain information that's useful. I can tell when someone's like, oh, they think they have a good hand. Like this is what they have. They will go all in on this. But then there's also like, okay, they're starting to get suspicious. You want to throw this round and you want to lose about this much money.
Okay.
This is going to be a nightmare.
Oh, but all I can ship in is my 7 copper. I hope it helps.
What's the buy-in at the lower stakes table?
At the lower stakes table,
I guess it
I
depends on
just
that.
scrolled past it. My bad. There is a. Where did I find it? There is a 1 gold buy-in table. There's a 5 gold buy-in table.
Let's go for the 1 gold buy-in table.
Okay.
Keep it a low. Keep it a low.
One game to start. Just
one. Just
it's
one
for
game.
work.
For work. This is what a relapse looks like.
Yep.
Anybody else here playing?
In
No,
a
I'm looking
sense.
for the lost and found.
Okay. Great.
I love that.
Cool. Please place your opening bet. You're just gonna buy in for the 1 gold
Yep.
to start? Great. You're at a table with 3 other players. Please roll 5d12s.
Okay.
Do you need to borrow some?
No, I think I can do it if I remember. These are 12s, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The not.
Everybody feel free to get some coffee, 'cause we're gonna gamble now.
It's time.
I'm gonna ask the other 3 of you to roll some adjudicating dice for me, just to save me from having to roll for every player at this table.
Yeah, what you need?
Oh,
myself.
God.
Also 12s?
No, I'm modifying this on the fly to since none of you guys are playing. So what I'm gonna have each of you do, please, is roll me a d20.
Can do.
You get a non-cursed.
And this is going to be how we determine who else remains in the round. But I'm just gonna have Cal roll against my hand as the dealer for how Sloan does.
And do you need me to roll anything for passing information along?
So you, what are you
Yeah, you get the
attempting
fun
to
die.
do?
I'm trying.
Like, how are you
Get
attempting
along
to
with
pass
your-
information?
Yeah.
One, if I can see anyone's cards, then I can pass that information along.
So are you gonna do the like get a drink and try to like position yourself behind other players at the table to be able to glance at their hands sort of
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
And then just try and get a sense for the players as well and what they're like, because they could have a hand, but they could have a different level of confidence or a different
Sure,
strategy.
sure.
And if I can glean anything each time, like, oh, this person's feeling like this, maybe that'll help in that round.
I'm gonna say
So seeing faces isn't like
Okay,
cards
yeah,
is
yeah.
important, but like I'm also going to be getting general.
I'm gonna say
information.
you can roll me with your own stats an insight check to see how well you're able to either read the players or read their cards, and then a stealth check
Oof.
to see how well you're able to hide the fact that you are passing information.
That's a flat 20 for rolling that. Okay. So this is going to be the insight and stealth is 15 and insight is 17.
I'm gonna roll for. Okay. What
Is he
did
like
you guys?
moving his lips while he
3.
3?
9.
And you want me to roll a d20 as well?
No, I'm just gonna have them represent.
Okay.
Cool. You guys rolled very low. 'Cause I was
Yes.
kind of just treating this like a luck check, so that's fine. One of the other players absolutely has a super obvious tell that he's got a very bad hand, and you're gonna use your telepathy to pass that on to Sloan. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you know that one of the other players, the dwarf at your table, has a real bad hand. He was trying to hide it, did not hide it well enough. The other player at your table, not sure, but it seems like they're sweating a little bit, so it might not be the best, but it depends on how things play out. Okay. The way we're gonna do this, I'm not gonna make anybody else play. We're just gonna go kind of back and forth, and one at a time we're going to reveal our dice at any point when it is your turn. Or at each round, once the dice have been revealed between us, if you want to up your bet, you may. The highest total hand at the end of the round wins the pot. We are going to establish, because they rolled so low that the other 2 people at your table, the dwarf and the tiefling at your table, are not going to be able to win regardless. So this is just going to be between you and the dealer.
Okay.
So, you get to start. What number would you like to reveal?
A 1.
Dealer also reveals a 1.
And I reveal all 5, right?
You'll reveal them in order. It's just each time you go back and forth, if you want to up your bet, you may.
Okay. Another 1.
A 12.
Another 1.
Jesus Christ.
An 8.
Another 1.
A 3.
An 11.
A 12.
A 9. Dealer takes the table.
Yeah.
But you never upped your bet. You only lose your 1 gold.
Okay.
Theo gently nibbles at your ear. As the dwarf who lost egregiously is like, deal me again! Deal me again! I'll keep playing till I win. Deal me again.
I think I need to maneuver so I can see the dealer.
Can I look around and see if the telepathic message was noticed by any security or the dealer or anything?
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay.
You move around to see the dealer?
Well, yeah, I also want to check for that too, but yeah, I need to be able to see what the dealer had. Yeah, because it's...
You move around and the dealer looks up and makes dead eye contact with you.
I don't know, I think I lock eyes the whole time, moving like...
Follows you the whole time.
Yike.
An 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
The dealer is staring real hard at Devin. You're not sure what that means, but it doesn't seem great. Also, though, Devin's kind of weird. So, like...
In fairness,
Hard to
this
tell.
whole party's weird. Like, true to form, are totally normal human.
Oh my goodness.
Totally normal human man.
Oh, I never made that claim.
I
Gemma,
came by to watch you.
What are you doing while this...
I wanna-
where have you ended up?
I want to take like out of my my bag like I guess like either like a lost earring or like, oh, you know what it's a pouch with like shit stones in it. And then I want to go to the lost and found and be like, I found this. I don't know if there's a way to return it to its owner, but
Deciding where the lost and found would be. Where makes the most sense? I'm gonna say the lost and found is at like a booth that is kind of halfway between that first Avernus gambling floor and the lounge.
oh, right here.
So in this area?
Yeah,
down
there's
here?
like a little pocket there. Because the lounge seems like a place where you would go if you're
Sure.
looking for things you left behind. Actually, so there's
And
like
I
a
just
little...
want to see what they do with it.
The cashier, again, one of these tieflings with the like really stylized masquerade mask that looks like a grinning devil, which so many of the employees here have to wear. Looks and goes, which area did you find it in?
It was over near the tournament.
Oh dear. Yeah, we'll just tuck that away, and if someone comes with the proper description, we can make sure that that they look for it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you looking out for people. They take it and they hold it over this like sigil that is kind of carved in to the little desk that they're at. The sigil glows and the thing disappears.
That's really cool.
That's very cool.
Oh yeah, isn't it really convenient? It's the latest in technology for this sort
Where
of
does
place.
it go?
Oh, it goes straight to the vault.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the way our cashiers work things too.
Do you pull it out the same way too?
Yeah,
Like
you
like
are
a
you
bag
fa-
of holding?
Yeah, you're familiar with it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's so much easier. It's so much safer for our cashiers too. That they don't have to keep any cash on them. They can just summon exactly what they need.
That's so great.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I have an idea.
This job became stupid easy.
So why don't we just send your ring with you?
And then someone shows up later like,
We still need the
I can't find my ring. It looks exactly like this. We leave you with the bag of holding. There's a bag of holding, right?
Are you having this conversation?
No, this is just meta. This is just like, this
I
is
can take
it
it into
this
the
easy?
ring. I can take it into the ring with me.
Yeah.
There's
This
a
is
whole room in there.
good. Okay, yeah, solved. Heist solved. We can go
we
home.
still need the statue. I
Well,
can't get the
but the question is it on display all of the time? Because if
That
it's
is
not on display all of the time, if it's like put back into the vault at some point, and we can get you in there and the ring at the same time.
think Alondra's just realized that she broke the game.
I was so worried that
I think we
you
still
guys
need
weren't going to
somebody
be
in
able to get in
security,
because
though.
nobody was a tiefling. And I was like, they need the warlock who's got the disguise. No, they didn't need the warlock for the disguise, it turns out.
They
There
just
is
needed
still one of those
shenanigans
mirrors
all
in there,
along.
so we do need to get somebody at least into security.
Sure,
to
sure,
knock
sure.
out that.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, if you like pop out and you look like you belong there.
Well, then I would get a card key. Yeah.
Sure.
Amazing.
I mean, I think that when we put you in there, that's when we do the emergency seal on the bathroom. Then when everyone's focused on that, you just like, you count for a minute or something, and then you just assume they got other things. Shove everything in the
If you
bag.
guys are going to continue to meta conspire, I'm going to require you to all to either like leave and go reconvene or
that's
or
fair.
something.
Yeah.
However you want to do that. We can obviously hand wave that at some point you will get a chance to do that.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to all sit down and everything.
Oh my god. As you guys are, but yeah, as you have this revelation, there is suddenly a burst of pyrotechnics, kind of near where all of you guys are about that first bridge, is like flames burst, and these little kind of like imps that look slightly feathery, sort of like flitter out and like do a little like air show for a moment before disappearing back into the river. As we got a Mad Bird Streams raid!
Hey, Mad Bird.
Welcome. We're doing a heist in a hell-themed casino, and I think the party just broke the module. Not even at mine, just like the module as written, by asking too many smart questions. Anyway.
I assume while that happened, I still had a deadlock with the dealer.
Oh, the dealer has not broken eye contact with you.
Jesus.
I feel
They are
like I had,
continuing to deal the next hand for the like very insistent dwarf and the slightly reluctant tiefling who is also still playing.
I feel
without breaking the
I
ice.
should have an empty drink with the straw and just.
Yeah, absolutely. So will you be playing or? Then I'm gonna have to ask you to move along. Thanks.
Yeah.
Does Devin like leave?
Yeah, definitely. But not leaves the casino,
No.
but like very awkwardly leaving the area.
Just like yeets and leaves Sloan there.
Like he doesn't even do the like. I think it's obvious at this point. Like he might shoot you a look like like no good, but like he's not contacting you or.
Okay. I think Sloan's gonna immediately and awkwardly and like suddenly stand up and just leave.
That is what finally like breaks the news. It just like kind of looks and goes, say, scoops the hand that was being dealt to you back in, and just kind of shrugs. Just like, all right. Glances back to see if you are moving off, and as they see that you're moving off, they just kind of continue going.
Trying to find the bathroom.
I would like to take out my sponsor's card
Okay.
and
Called Deirdre.
yeah, I'm gonna
No, that was entirely me. Sorry.
Deirdre. I did it and it didn't feel good, and I don't want to do it again. Gonna put the card away.
Good job getting out of that meeting.
Theo very gently like nuzzles your ear reassuringly.
Cool. I'm gonna go find my friends.
Great.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault. It's my responsibility.
I missed
It's
something.
something. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Over here.
they caught on to me.
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Are you okay?
I'm totally fine.
Theo is shaking its little
I'm
head.
absolutely
kind of
fine. I'm just
behind
gonna
it.
kind of like cover Theo's face with my hand. Totally. It's. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. What are we doing? How do we do it? What did we find out?
I think we have an idea. Then something hatched over here.
Oh, we'll talk more about that when we.
Did anyone find the bathrooms?
Yeah, where are the bathrooms?
Oh no.
I mean, I'm assuming they're in the restaurant because that's where you have to have bathrooms in a restaurant, right?
I would hope.
That's like the rule.
If we're to pause by like a doorway at any point, I'm like clamber up the side of the door and look at Theo and be like, "Tell me later, okay?" and then scramble back down. And then look at Sloan. Or you could just tell me.
Where are those bathrooms? I kind of have to pee. I'm gonna go up to the bar.
I think Devin's like dabbing a little bit of sweat off of his brow right now.
Yeah, you head up to the bar. There's a tiefling tending bar. I'm sure you're shocked to know.
They didn't get yeeted out the waterfall, so...
This is a serious question.
Yeah?
Are they attractive?
Roll me a d20.
Where I missed the first part of this.
3.
Oh, no!
They are wearing a mask, so you're not sure on the face, but you're not getting a lot of not a cut or anything. They're not out of shape, but there's nothing that's immediately drawing your eye.
Let me clarify. Do they look like they have a good sense of self?
They do seem very confident in the way that they are serving drinks.
Cool. Awesome. We love that.
Yeah.
Where's the bathroom?
Bathroom is gonna be so you see that weird little hallway between the edge of the spa before you get to the dealer table. You go down there, there's gonna be a spiral staircase, head all the way down. There's gonna be the restaurant down there. So there's gonna be a long hallway. You're gonna go straight down the hallway.
Okay.
If you turn to your right, it'll lead you into the restaurant, but on your left, right where the turn, not right, wait. At the turn, on your left, there will be a door. That's the bathroom.
Okay.
So go to the dead end. You'll see a hall to the right. Don't do that. Go left. Just go straight in.
Okay.
It'll be better. It's kind of one of those fake wall things where it's gonna kind of just look like stone wall, but if you actually walk in, then it splits to the side.
Like a labyrinth deal.
Yeah,
Is there
exactly.
a worm in there that's oh, you can go this way?
No, there's a couple of really annoying animatronic imps that sing to you
Oh.
God.
while you're peeing.
What you doing?
That sounds absolutely terrible.
It's real bad.
Shit.
We all tried to talk him out of it, and he said that he wants his guests to have the authentic experience.
I'm getting that theme. I'm really getting that theme.
Yeah, he has not been to hell. It is very clear.
I was gonna say, authentic to whom?
How many repeat customers have you had?
We have been open for 16 hours, so I don't know yet.
Not enough to justify this bullshit.
Nope. I did hear one lady seemed very much like she was taking notes, and I don't know what that means, but I'm real excited for when she comes back to ask what that's about.
What kind of notes?
Don't know. We'll find out. Can I get you all a drink?
Yeah,
Please.
whatever's strongest.
Yeah,
Please.
cool.
I want to
I
try
get-
this. I want to try this themed drink. That sounds
Oh,
interesting.
themed drink. Yeah, hang on a sec. I want to see if there's an actual recipe for this or if they just gave me the name of it because I'm curious.
Oh,
I want to know if I can replicate this.
I'm just imagining it's something where you take a swig and then it just all goes back in the glass.
Ooh, or it's some kind of you never ever want to drink it because you would die, but there's dry ice in it for some horrible reason, and it's a risk every time you try to drink this drink.
What are those?
That sounds significantly cooler than our drink.
Oh, old fashions.
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
I'm back.
Here we go. Two hands and tail starts flipping around cups, but is looking at you guys, and then he kind of gives you this nod of and now watch this, and instead of being the prestige, he literally sets everything down, reaches back, pulls down this copper flagon that is embossed with these very cartoon, prancing imps all around it, sets it down, reaches into the bar, pulls out a bottle of cinnamon malt whiskey, pours about 2 ounces in, sighs deeply, reaches back under the bar, pulls out a bottle of vermouth, pours another ounce of that in, looks, makes dead eye contact with everybody, nods sagely and sadly, pulls out a shaker of cinnamon, starts shaking it, and then snaps his fingers and lights the cinnamon on fire, and then just pushes it towards you.
Reach's face looks exactly
brimstone
like
gulp.
mine.
One brimstone gulp. Would you like my favorite drink?
Please.
Yeah.
Great.
He's obviously never worked at a bar either.
Authentic. I mean, it's real bad, which, to be fair, is kind of hellish in and of itself. You do feel like you're being punished when you drink it.
I guess that's fair.
Here's mine. Reaches under the bar with his tail, grabs and distributes 4 pint glasses and then 4 shot glasses, whips a couple bottles, spins them around, pulls you each an amber ale in the pint glasses, and then pours you like a mixed shot of 2 liqueurs. You're not sure what. It looks like some sort of, like something whiskey and maybe some sort of rum-based looking thing. Then lights the shots on fire, drops them each into the pint glass.
Chug, 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 chug.
It is actually very good.
That is excellent. What's your name?
Around here, they just call me Gin.
Amazing.
Yeah, like the drink.
Yep.
Look, again, do you speak Infernal?
No.
It's a very difficult language. Gin's fine.
Would you mind very much, very terribly, just, I like the sound of it. Would you mind just saying your name?
Yeah, no, I mean, my given birth name is...
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's real, the inflection's really difficult.
It's so
though.
beautiful though.
Thank you. Yeah, the regional accent, it makes it a little bit tricky, but, appreciate that. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Hold it back. I'm like, could you repeat that?
He does, sort of like chuckling a little bit. Just like, yeah, no, I know. I mean, again, it's it's a very regional dialect from our end of Minaris, but it's
Yeah.
I wish I could replicate it. It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's real hard if you don't have like the split vocal cord thing.
Sure.
You mostly like tieflings and other infernal beings, so it's a little tricky for most humanoids to get. But can't complain.
I know it's only been 16 hours, you said?
Yeah. Longest 16 hours of my life, and I
Okay.
grew up in hell.
Wait, have you been on one shift this whole time?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
How long are the shifts?
What the fuck?
As long as you're willing to stay on.
Do you
Wait.
get good tips?
Looks over at the tip jar. You see a couple of like 5s in there, but it's mostly 1s and coins. Shrugs. It's day 1. We were expecting much bigger crowds, honestly, but like I've been here for like the last hour and a half, and like it's really slacked off. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a callback. I studied comedy.
Yeah.
Give a sagely nod.
That sucks.
A lot of sage happening over here.
Gotta smudge the place.
We need a little bit of sage around here, honestly. I don't know if you've walked by the spa, but whoever picked that fragrance, not correct.
Really bad.
It was very strong. Our buddy got it in his mouth.
Oh, I'm so, he pours you another shot of some clear liqueur. It's like, this'll clean that right up.
Yeah, I'll swish it around.
So it's like the working relationship, like your co-workers, is that good? I mean, I'm looking for a job, so, just...
If you had horns, absolutely give you a job application right now. Unfortunately, we're only hiring tieflings. I think it's bullshit. We mostly all think it's bullshit, but, hey, I guess it's employment. Our boss is, we're very grateful to be employed, I believe is officially what we're supposed to say in the handbook.
Wow.
That's in the handbook.
Yes,
they had to give
that
you a
is-
stock answer to what you think of your
I think there
employer.
were a lot of questions about it during the hiring process. And so
Do you have like a PR person that's like pushing this shit?
No, you know who our
union
HR
that.
rep is?
Is it
Is it Tumbleweed?
Hubble Bucket?
Oh, yes, you've heard of him. Yeah, no, he's also our head of HR. He's the CEO, he's the CFO. Nobody likes this guy.
Have you thought about unionizing?
Yeah.
Oh god, we are trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any union busting happening that we can get the word out about?
You know what? Let me see. If you, God, I hate it. Prudence, who works over at the spa.
Okay.
She's definitely heading up the union,
Okay. Yeah.
efforts. We're hopefully gonna vote at dinner break
Okay.
tonight.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Yeah. You're totally. It's completely legal for you to organize on company time.
Oh yeah,
You
no.
can talk about anything you want to talk about.
Yeah, no. As long as boss isn't in the area, we're all like checking in, especially since things have kind of slacked off. It's really weird. He was so convinced. He did so much advertising. There were like billboards and like the skywriting thing, whatever and stuff. We were really expecting a lot more people by now, but maybe they're waiting until after the tournament or something. I don't know. Anyway.
I imagine the tournament's gonna get real busy.
I mean, there's a lot of spectators. We got some of the biggest names in the current circuit. So and Quentin himself, he was a champion, champion, a couple years running.
Who's the favorite to win? I mean, I'm sure officially Boss Man, but
he's not playing. No, absolutely not. That would be a massive
conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him anyway.
No, I mean, that's a little bit too much double. I mean, the house does always win, but you got to have like a tournament winner, right?
Sure.
That doesn't. Otherwise, it doesn't. Wait, where the Frickledy Frack is my tournament? It's in here. There we go. So current favorite to win. It seems like it's a 3-way split between Ruthie Swifford, Lydia Measram, and Nightshade.
Those are some great names, to be perfectly honest.
Wait, Nightshade's playing in the tournament?
Oh yeah, you know Nightshade? God, I wish my horns were as shiny and perfect as hers. She's a dream.
Oh yeah, she's pretty dreamy. That's right.
Yeah, she's beautiful and smart. Everything I could ever ask for. But yeah, no. She, Ruthie, and Ladia are all pretty pretty much at the top of their game. Ladia had a big upset in the last couple of seasons, but now that Verity's out for good, it sounds like she might be on the up and up again.
Verity?
Yeah, Verity Kai. She was regional champion for a very long time, and then there was some questionable behavior, accused of cheating, had to remove herself. On the level, most of us who follow the circuit are pretty sure it was a frame-up job, but no one's been able to prove it. So it's really a shame too. She was peak game. Oh man, watching her and Nightshade, two of the most beautiful tieflings I've ever seen in my life, just going at it in a game of cards. Dreamy.
Oh my god. I think Sloan's just lost in that image. Just yeah.
Wow.
To the bathrooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
There are also bathrooms in the spa, I'm pretty sure. They're just, it's kind of weird to go into the spa just to use the bathrooms, which is why I usually send people down to the restaurant.
I do have one last question for you.
Yeah. You guys are the most interesting people I've talked to all day because you've had any actual conversation that didn't revolve around drinks and food. So, yeah, anything you want.
Yeah. When you and Prudence and all of you are having your meetings, do you have a way to keep that private? I noticed there's lots of security around here.
Yeah, we mostly do those in the lounge. Weirdly not, for as obsessed with security as Quentin is, we don't have one of those goddamn scrying mirrors in the employee lounge. I guess whatever level of HR inspection happened before he opened up did actually crack down on the fact that he wasn't allowed to put any sort of scrying in the employee break area.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's illegal.
There's a lot of stuff in here that I'm pretty sure is probably illegal, but that's the one that he got knocked on.
Okay.
So no, it's pretty private, and since you can only get in with the pass key, it's not too bad.
Got it.
I mean, he also has a pass key, but we usually just set one person to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Load him up with a message spell or something, so they can just kind of scan, and then if he's coming, they just ping somebody and go yo, look like you're playing Yahtzee, and then we all just disperse and pull out the twister mat and pretend we're just hanging out.
Okay.
Wait, you play Yahtzee with a twister mat?
Have you ever played Yahtzee Twister?
No.
Oh, it's so much more interesting when you have to roll 5 dice and then place yourself accordingly. We got some real contortionists in the group.
I want to find out how to play this game because this sounds incredible.
I would say I think you need to have a tail, but...
Do you play Underground Melee Ball? You would love Underground Melee Ball.
I really want to play this. I was told about it on the way in, and I really want to play it.
Oh, you were talking to Cheryle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super big into it. I'm pretty sure dude's got a gambling problem. Shouldn't be working at a casino. Big in the sports betting, you know?
Oh, that's dangerous,
rough.
yeah.
Yeah, anyway, what else can I do you for? Anything?
I'll take another one of those drinks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Again, now that you know where the bathrooms are, I don't feel bad giving you more liquids. So.
Aw.
Anybody hungry?
Yeah. We can do some food.
Go
Famished.
have a meal downstairs in the restaurant. Is the restaurant any good, Jen?
I mean, it's fine. It's not.
Terrified of
It's
this
not.
restaurant.
Yeah, so, I mean, it depends on what your tastes are. Again, everything is very much designed to look like it came from the Hells, but is catered to Material Plane's taste. A lot of our patrons are not really adventurous enough to delve into, like, you know, like my mom's home cooking would not fly here or whatever. But, you know, like, it's some fun stuff.
Okay. All right. Do you guys want to eat here? Do you want to? What do you think?
Might as well check it out. I mean, if we're gonna go use the bathroom, I feel bad using the bathroom and not like buying something.
Yeah. I'm gonna put 5 gold in on the bar, and then give it to Jen specifically. I don't want to put it in the tip jar. I want to give it to Jen.
Is there a gift shop
And I was-
anywhere?
No, unfortunately.
Damn it!
This one I can say for sure.
I quit.
I want to say to Jen, you know, sometimes they don't split the tips very evenly, so that's.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. Well, y'all have a great time. Try not to lose your entire life savings, because you will. Quentin's an asshat.
Fair enough. Good luck with the discussions.
Yeah, thanks. He salutes you with his tail as he continues mixing drinks with his hands.
Risha will return the tail salute, because I'm pretty sure they're the only one who can in this group.
All right.
As we pass by the spa to go down the stairs, is the busty tiefling still standing outside?
Yes.
Okay. As we were passing by, I wanna like look at her and be like, "Are you Prudence?"
Yeah, I'm Prudence. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was just talking to Jen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I just wanted to offer my solidarity in your deliberations, and
Mad respect. Thank you.
yeah, just continue with my friends downstairs.
Once we're in the stairs, I'll look at everyone and be like, right, anyone know any HR representatives?
Forget the heist. We're gonna unionize.
I mean, I'm sure.
Specifically calling for like fucking OSHA violations. You want to embarrass this fucker?
I would
You
like
want to
to-
take him down?
I'm gonna whisper to my business card and just be like, "Hey, Priscilla."
Brilliant.
You know.
I feel like there's so many things that we could get this asshole on if you get someone who can't be bought.
I'm gonna hop in on that message. Can we do some corporate espionage?
That's the
Just, like,
real
a little
heist.
bit, please, because you know this is horrible. This is a horrible situation they're in.
It's so exploitative. I'll say like leaning up into the car.
They're all standing in the stairwell
wanna-
talking into this business.
I don't really have much experience with this sort of thing. I'm happy to not be in a dumpster.
Devin says hi to Hyacinth.
Priscilla's gonna listen to this message and be like, why the fuck did I hire these people?
You guys leave your message for Priscilla and continue down the stairs. You see as you get to the bottom of the stairs, there is a long hallway lit with like hellfire sconces of eternal flame, which is just enchanted dancing lights. And as you get to the end, you see it turns like a sharp right and then like short hallway and then opens up into an area where you can see a beautifully appointed restaurant area.
We'll go to the bathroom first, just to get the lay of the land in there.
Yeah. And then you...
Themed bathroom.
Of course.
Yeah.
With the fucking imps screaming at us.
They're not screaming at you, but you do walk in and you do see perched up on little ledges, like on either side of the sink area, 2 little like mechanical animatronic imps that are
Check
like...
them for cameras.
Oh my god, I was thinking the same thing. Oh my god.
Their mouths are like clacking open and shut in that way where it doesn't quite match. It's just they move and then also sound is pumped out.
Yeah, it's just the
And it's
mirrors.
playing. It is yet another rendition of Devil Went Down to Georgia. Very twangy, a little bit canned. Give me an investigation check.
Can I assist with
Yes,
that?
absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's better. Investigation. Dirty 20.
They are badly designed animatronics, but they do not have cameras.
Great.
There are not
Okay.
cameras in this bathroom.
Hey, Sloan, can you mess with these?
With the animatronics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Change the sound. Change the sound.
I'm gonna use magical tinkering.
Okay.
And with my like lariat necklace with like the little removable things, I'm gonna
Alana's never gonna ask us to play this game again.
I'm gonna remove. It's like a translucent disc, and I'm going to use magical tinkering, and I am going to. I'm so sorry.
No. Tell me how you wreck my life.
I'm gonna whisper into the disc. Take a shit.
Okay.
Just over and over again. Take a shit. Take a shit. And I'm gonna stick it in the mouth of
Great.
one of the animatronic,
Yeah.
just like boop.
Okay. Give me, let me call this a sleight of hand roll plus your proficiency, just to see how effectively, like, you'll absolutely do this. I just want to see how effective it is in, like, changing the
If it's
sound
really
quality
shrill,
of what's
I think
happening
it would
here.
really-
Take a shit. Take a shit.
It needs to be more screechy.
Is that
I
okay?
feel.
That's correct. Okay, I'll take these out. I should probably take these out. Okay. 11.
You could have asked for help before doing that too.
Totally could have. With that little bit of extra guidance, perhaps.
Anytime anyone needs guidance.
Totally could have done that.
Yep.
It's fine. So now you have one animatronic that is blaring this like fiddle music, and the other one now has much softer, slightly off kilter. It's like 2 seconds behind the first same fiddle music, but much quieter. And then there's just this like weird repetition. Just, take a shit, take a shit. Like.
You know
Overly.
the sad part of this? Anyone coming in here is just gonna think it's intentional.
That's
like,
the point.
yeah,
We're
that's-
killing this man's reputation. One step
Are
at
we?
a time.
Has anything really changed?
We're going to.
Ask you.
Okay. Wait. So the other one.
Yes. Oh, okay. That's right. You have more. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, this time can I intervene?
Okay, friends. All right.
A little bit of divine
Just a
intervention.
bunch of weird ghost noises. Okay, hold on. Ready? Everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that one goes in your mouth. Can you
Yeah.
can you help?
Yeah. Give yourself a D4.
Please. Okay, 18.
Oh, that one you fully like drown out and like muffle out the fiddle music. So we now have slight fiddle music, slight chanting, and then very loud ghost noise reverberating through this bathroom. And as you all are looking around, high five yourself, you suddenly see one of the stall doors open.
Please tell me a halfling comes out. No, gnome. It's a gnome.
No. What you see, who you see instead is a probably like 6'6" in total, very pale tiefling woman in a very fitted blue and white coat, lots of cleavage, platforms that are probably giving her the extra 6 inches, with her dark hair swept back, and she just looks at all of you and goes, "To be perfectly honest, this is the most hellish thing I've seen in this entire casino so far, so, well done, I suppose. What on earth are you doing?"
Do I recognize her?
No, none of you recognize her, which is a shame, but some of you watching at home might, and you'll get to find out for sure next week when we return with part 2 of the Stygian Gambit. Because this is where we're going to leave off for this evening.
Yes!
I promised we'd finish by 10, and boy howdy, this is not where I was going to put this cameo in, but Jesus.
You know, having her walk out of a bathroom stall is actually the most, like, reasonable.
You guys need some help somewhere.
She's beautiful, and I want to say hi to her.
Well, we'll talk more about that, probably a little bit more in the After Dark, and you can tune in next week. But for now, let's wrap up for the evening. Oh, that's not coming up, so I will do it down here just to remind myself. We have a few more offerings up this week. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means a new episode of The Redacted Reports dropping anywhere fine podcasts can be found. Keys from the Golden Vault will return next Tuesday with this crew for Act 2 of the Stygian Gambit, where we might actually heist this healthy casino, or maybe we'll just unionize the workers. Who knows? This is D&D. There are no rules.
Get not us.
Well, why not both?
The way things are going, both is an option. I never say no, even when I should. But thank you all for joining us. For those of you who tuned in last night to the Arena of the 5Es, thank you. There will be another arena sometime in April. And if you want to know more about what the Arena of the 5Es is and tune in, you can join our Discord. It is the best source of information for our schedules and everything else going on. If you want to contribute and participate in the Arena of the 5Es and also just help support this great channel, you can join our Patreon. Thank you everyone who tuned in, who hung out. We will hopefully see you in the comments of the YouTube video when it gets posted, so you can tell me about all of the ways that I screwed up this module.
To be fair,
Made
she
better.
screwed up very little.
No,
We did a lot.
Broke it.
We'll talk about it soon. And for those of you who are patrons, you can keep an eye out for the After Dark, which is what we're gonna go do right now. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next week. Good night.